In 2026, the game changed. If you're still playing slots based on the advice you heard 5 years ago, you aren't just losing, you're being harvested. Most players look at the screen and see symbols. I spent 18 years as a slot floor supervisor looking at the back-end logs, and I saw the code. Tonight, I am breaking the ultimate casino silence. I'm going to show you 3 specific symbols that are screaming at you to walk away. These aren't bad luck signs. They are programmed engagement loops designed by AI to detect when your bankroll is low and your frustration is high. They are designed to trigger a dopamine spike at the exact moment you are about to quit. By the end of this video, you will understand the virtual real secret that casinos spend billions to keep hidden. If you've ever sat at a machine and felt like it was teasing you, you weren't imagining it. It was a calculation, and it's time you knew how the math is stacked against your very biology. The first symbol pattern you must recognize is the stacked wild tease. To understand why this is a trap, you have to understand virtual reel mapping. On a standard mechanical slot, you have a physical reel, but in 2026, the reels on your screen are just a visual representation. The computer inside, the RNG, assigns thousands of stops to every reel. The wild symbols that would give you a massive payout might only have 1 stop assigned to them, but the wild symbols that stop just 1 inch above or below the pay line, the programmers assign hundreds of stops to those positions. The trap? This creates the near-miss effect. Your brain sees 2 wilds on the line, and the third one just a hair away. Your prefrontal cortex registers this as progress. You think, I almost had it. In reality, you weren't close at all. The RNG chose a losing number, and the software was instructed to display the closest possible loss to keep you excited. I remember a woman named Angela. She was a dental hygienist, a smart woman. She was up $320 on a $200 buy-in. She saw those stacked wilds, vibrant, glowing, promising a 50x win. She didn't just stay, she chased. She bumped her bet from $2 to $10. Within 12 minutes, her profit was gone. Within an hour, she was at the ATM. The machine didn't get cold. The machine used its visual bait to override her logic. If you see stacked wilds appearing frequently but never paying, stop now. The machine isn't warming up, it's fishing. The second signal is the most manipulative tool in the casino's arsenal, LDW, losses disguised as wins. In the 2026 software update, the celebration algorithm has been perfected. Have you ever hit a spin where the machine explodes, the bells ring, the chair vibrates, the screen flashes awesome win, and the music is high-energy techno? You feel a rush of victory. But then you look at the numbers. You bet $5 and you won $1.50. This is a biological hack. When the machine celebrates, your brain releases dopamine. It doesn't matter that you actually lost $3.50 on that spin. The visual and auditory cues convince your subconscious that you are winning. This prevents loss aversion. Normally, if you lose money, you feel pain and you want to stop. But if the machine tells you that you won, the pain is replaced by excitement. I once watched a guy named Marcus. He was a regular, a construction worker. One Friday night, he sat at a Pharaoh's machine for 4 hours. He won over 50 times. He was laughing, high-fiving people. When he finally stood up, he had $0 in his pocket. He had lost $500, but he walked away feeling like he had a lucky night. He was a victim of the LDW siren. If the machine is making more noise than it is giving you money, the trap is active. When the celebration happens on a loss, it is the machine's way of anesthetizing you while it performs surgery on your wallet. Cash out immediately. Let's go deeper into the 2026 backend. There is a word that has destroyed more lives than any other in the casino. Due. I've been playing for 3 hours. The jackpot is due to hit. This is the gambler's fallacy, and the new machines exploit it using bonus symbol creep. You see 2 bonus symbols on reel 1 and 2, and then reel 3 spins for 5 long, dramatic seconds. This is the anticipation spin. The RNG, random number generator, inside that machine is cycling through numbers at a rate of several billion per second. The moment you touch that glass or press that button, the result is finished. There is no cycle, there is no do. The machine doesn't remember that you lost the last 10 spins. To the computer, every spin is the first spin of the universe. The 2026 update includes adaptive pacing. If the machine senses you are getting bored, it will throw in a bonus creep, a fake anticipation, just to spike your heart rate. It's like a fisherman giving the line a little tug to keep the fish interested. I've seen players spend their rent money because they felt the bonus was coming. They saw the symbols creeping closer. They were chasing a ghost in the machine. If you find yourself counting how many times the bonus symbols almost landed, you are no longer playing a game. You are being played by an algorithm. Stop now. The third and final scream is the countdown Mirage. These are the must-hit-by jackpots, or progressive meters. In 2026, casinos have added more community pots and collection features, like collecting gold coins in a pot. You see the pot getting bigger. You see the coins piling up. You think it's about to overflow. The visual size of the pot has zero correlation to the actual trigger. It is a visual sunk cost trigger. It's designed to make you feel like you have invested time and money into that specific machine. You feel like if you leave, the next person will sit down and take your jackpot. I saw a man named Robert, a retired postal worker. He spent $1,600 trying to fill a progressive meter that was at 96%. He was convinced he was too deep to quit. When it finally hit, it paid him $60. He sat there in total silence for 10 minutes. He didn't lose $1,600 to luck. He lost it to a progress bar that was designed to lie to him. The money you put into a machine is not an investment. It is a fee for entertainment. The moment it stops being fun and starts feeling like a job you have to finish, you have already lost. The must-hit-by number is a ceiling, not a guarantee. If you're staying because you can't leave now, that is the exact second the casino has won. Here's the truth they will never put on a billboard. Slot machines are not designed to be beaten. They are designed to be played. And the longer you play, the more the math takes over. These symbols, the stacked wilds, the LDW celebrations, the countdown mirages, they aren't glitches in the system. They are the system. They're designed to override your survival instinct. They're designed to make you ignore your gut feeling that says get up and walk away. Most players ignore these signs because they want to believe they are the exception to the rule. They want to believe they have a connection with the machine. But a machine has no soul. It has no mercy. It only has code. If you found this insight valuable, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Not for the views, but because I'm tired of seeing good people lose everything to a near miss that was never a hit. In my next video, I'm going to show you the back-end logs, the actual spreadsheets we use to analyze which machines were the biggest traps on the floor. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that. And remember, the only way to truly beat a slot machine is to know when to hit the cash out button and never look back. I'm Parker Flynn. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.